So I'm ready to rebuild the corner. Already pre-cut all my pieces, and as you can see, I'm kind of recycling piece of wood simply because it's a little complicated to go at the hardware store and buy some hardwares these days with the quarantine and stuff like that. So reason why I'm recycling those 1x2, which will do the job just fine. So since I didn't have this thickness of plywood, I took the whole panel that was covering the walls and I will stick that on the aluminum. I will put silicone behind it so it will have a bond with the aluminum and this thing. The goal is not to stick it like I will pull on it like crazy. It's more like the aluminum stick to it so I don't have the delamination effect from outside. But now I'm ready to rebuild this, so let's jump to it right away. Forget to mention, but I reseal all the surrounding of the roof. We will see that in the next video. So that's why I'm rebuilding the corner today, because now I know there's no leak in this corner anymore. Go. Okay, number 5. There we go. the reason why I don't put one piece from the wall to the other it is simply because, as I said earlier, it's a little complicated to go at the hardware store, and this is the only size of 3/4 inch plywood that I have at home at the moment. So this is why I'm using this piece. But the reason why I don't put that right at the corner, it's because my jack is about here, and I just rebuilt this corner. I want a little more of this plywood on this side or on the back of the camper, and the back is also the heaviest parts of the camper, reason why I pushed this piece a little more backward. So yes, I didn't go outside and take the right measurement, but I know it's about at this height of the window, so it's about here. So I will screw that part there, and I will be able to reinstall my jack post in this corner. There we go. Now I know my jack will be solid. It won't bend anymore, because what was happening recently, since I opened this corner or remove all the bad wood or the framing in this corner, when I was raising the camper, all the wall was lifting instead of lifting the floor, because there was no support anymore to hold the floor or the lower part to this section of the camper slash wall. So now with the corner rebuilt and this 3/4 inch thick plywood, I know that when I will use the jack, it will rise all together. But now I need to cut a piece here, so I block this hole, because I need a flat surface to install the post for the roof. Now it's flat, I can work on the post. I need to make a hole in there, because you can't see right now, but there's a hole in the aluminum plate. I need to make a hole in this plate so the jack pass through. Now I'm now ready to install the post. I already put that in. It is a T. So I lose this piece and this piece as well, so I can put the T in. There's a plate on both sides, so it doesn't go down and doesn't go up as well, because it pushing on the plate, on the aluminum plate. So now I'm getting ready to install 2 posts on both sides, so it stays straight and it hold this bracket, which allow the pushing rod or the spring rod to make the curve and push up. So I'm getting ready to install that right now. I just took some 1x3 on the side of the shed. They're still wet a bit because it obviously rained this morning, but it will dry. It's not something that will get all the corner wet. It's almost dry already, so there's no worries about damaging anything here. I made a notch here because I need to let some room for the wiring for the parking lights, and basically need 3 hands to do that. It's not fun. Go in. Cut this screw here, so there we go. And on this side, I need to put that in here. Come on. If I go like that, I will puncture the aluminum. I moved it. It's not centered anymore. No. There we go. Now it's in the middle. Another screw in there. Won't go anywhere. Now I will just crank it up and adjust everything. Now it's cranked up. So here in this corner, I got 26 inches from the aluminum plate to the bottom of the 2x3. So I need the same on this side. Actually, at the moment, I am only 24. So I cut a piece of 26 so I can rise it at the right position and screw or fix the post on the side of the roof. Okay, so now I put all three corners at 24 inches with the cable tight. This one is at 24 and a quarter. So I will screw my post here. Make sure the cable is tight. And I will screw my post or bolt my post. After that, I will have to adjust this one just here. I will have to find which one is this corner and loose it a bit so it lower at 24. After that, it should at least rise, not level, but it should at least rise the same level as the camper. So if the camper is tilted on the front, obviously this thing will lift with a little tilt on the front. But if my camper is leveled, which I intend to install every time I will go camping, at least it will rise leveled. So I will bolt this corner, and after that I will adjust the cables. So I will start by a small hole, because I don't want to ruin the aluminum the other side. Yeah. So the rest I will go and oversize the hole by the outside so I don't damage anything. There you go. Forgot my bolt. Okay, now it's going. Is it spinning? There you go. So the leg's installed. The leg or the post, I mean, it's bolted. There's a little bit of a mess of silicone outside. I will deal with that later. But now I need to adjust every post because this one is at 26 and 7/8. This one is at 24 and a half. This one is at 24, and this one is at 25 and 1/8. So I need them to be obviously the same length when it is fully cranked up. I will try to adjust them all at the same height as this one, because if I lower this corner, the tarp will be loose and I will lose head space. So now that this corner is fixed, I will try to adjust them by ear, moving one hook or one cable at a time. Try to reach the same height as this one. This is it for now. In the next episode, I will show you how I've installed the water drip around the roof. And in 2 weeks, I will show you how I've adjusted the cables so every post are rising at the same height and in the same time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you will receive a notification as soon as I will release another video on my camper build or any other topics. So on this, I wish everybody a great day and see you later. Bye.